Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Hoosiers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Oregon Ducks offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got...
Oh, he's going to go up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
So they just didn't wait for
Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. The Hoosiers offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And on that 3rd down, that play is set up to beat man-to-man coverage. You see the receiver, the ball gets thrown out in front of him, and he's able to get away from the defender, make some people miss, use the speed, setting up 1st and goal.
Try to barge their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. A Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Starts a drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Moore. Turning on the Jets. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Moore will throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's going for it all. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You think it's on my wall?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Moore to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. On the move, it's Hughes. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Oregon! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lawrence. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using his legs, it's Hemby. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. Using the quick game. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. On these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Steal the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important.
There he goes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes! You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Motion from the wideout. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Takes the easy one to the back. And that's a live ball. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Looking to throw on first down. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. to the ground with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hemby. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back who's a fast athlete in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design. Nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback making checks. Finds his big tight end. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. To the air, it's Mendoza. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Rush is on him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Forced out of the pocket. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra...
No, he has AirPods in. He had a bite. This shit was underneath his damn. He's smoking weed.
They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab down the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meat coffee.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
To the air on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
At the 33. And first down for the offense.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back. And
unleashes one deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And
going for the big play. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
É isso. This is what? What you doing? Easy, bro. And you just do them a fight, and you get a courtesy fight.
Green 25. Here we go. Cobra. Hunt. Set. Hunt. Head up. Jackrabbit. Ready, go. Slab. Ready, ready. Down. And go. Here we go. Hunt, hunt. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, ready. Flare. Flare. Next. Easy. Ready. Get set. Get set. Lasso. Lasso.
from the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. What a nice job by the defense to string. Not getting kind of alley and knocking down for a ball. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Throwing right. And the missed connection on third down.
I wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now on the option. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
3rd down.
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. He'll start this drive firing. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Craig. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab for a big play. All kinds of room to the right. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense has to...
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It was so important this offense was able to find.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting...
I'm watching this news.